just going to get these swings over to you, mate, like I did last time. Obviously, we're trying to stop the club from swinging over the top and swinging left across the ball. When we first met that last time and we chatted, the club path was like 13, 14 degrees from out to in. Yeah. Club face a little bit open, and ball flight was definitely left to right. And then when you got to the longer stuff, obviously that was accentuated. Today's TrackMan numbers or today's flight scope numbers, about 7 degrees left, so you've halved your problem. Yeah. You're starting to get the golf club moving up the plane much better. If you remember how rounded it was before, starting to get the golf club moving up the plane better. It can still be improved, but for me that's much more appropriate. And then, as we've kind of discussed, I can't see any reason from there that we can't make some inroads, a bit more inroad into what's about to come, which is an over-the-top movement. Yeah, but as we've discussed, if we look from face on, there's no pelvic or upper body side bends. So at that point there, from face on, you've got no side bend of the pelvis or of the upper body. We've got a new and improved version of that. Now, admittedly, it wasn't with a golf ball. We were just messing around and brainstorming some ideas. And I know the head kind of moves a little bit, but it's just to get this over to you. This is what you do when you actually hit a golf ball. And we worked on some pelvic and upper body side bend as if you was throwing a golf ball. And that's the difference. As I say, I understand that your head was wafting around a little bit, but you were just feeling it, and this was right at the start when we were just tinkering with it. But look at the difference there. You were worried about weight transfer, or what we call it, pressure, and you said you were struggling to see how you could side bend but get the weight across. In actual fact, the more you've side bent, the better you've transferred your pressure. Knee movement's way better. We weren't thinking about any of this either, were we? It was just side bend, yeah. But knee movement's much better than the old knee movement. Way better. When you were practicing it, and I said, "How does that feel?" You said it feels like the golf club's more behind me. On the left side, this is how it was as you come down. Club in front of you. And again, I know that this is only a training swing on the right, and your head is all over the place, but this is why you got the feeling of the club being behind you more, because it is. As I say, please ignore the head.
Nice hat, though.
Nice hat, yeah. Make sense?
Yeah.
That's your homework.
Just trying to get that.
Yeah, it's going to take a bit of time, but that's your homework. We had some shots on the launch monitor where you've got the path really square, maybe a little bit up the right side, 2 or 3 degrees. As long as you control the club face, you're going to change your ball flight.